department doing bat research. I am Batgirl. What, you were expecting Alicia Silverstone in spandex? So where are my bat lovers at? 10 of you, yay, double our numbers. The rest of you are like, ew, flying rats, ew. Wrong. Bats are awesome. 5 fun facts about bats. Number 1, no bats, no tequila. Yeah, that's right. Bats pollinate the agave plant, which makes tequila. You're welcome. Or I'm sorry, depending on your relationship with tequila. Fun fact number 2, when bats go number 2, it is called guano, which can be made into gunpowder. Whole new meaning to shooting the shit. Number 3, bats eat 1,000 mosquitoes an hour. Yeah, take that, you little blood-sucking vampires. The mosquitoes, not the bats. And number 4, echolocation is a freaking superpower. Yeah, can you imagine if as individuals we had the ability to see in the dark using sound? Yeah, I think my husband would still run into a wall just to say he didn't hear me. Number 5, bats are the fountain of youth. Don't eat them, that's not how it works. Unlike mice, who live about 2 years, a bat can live up to 41 years. Even better, they don't age. Unlike Hollywood, they don't need liposuction, tummy tucks, facelifts, collagen injections to keep their youthful appearance. Yeah, who's the awesome one now? So, bats have apparently been named by Dr. Seuss.
Up bat, down bat, gray bat, brown bat.
Yeah, if it's little and it's brown, it's a little brown bat. If it has a small foot, it's a small-footed bat. If it has a long tongue,
long-tongue bat.
No, that's a good date. You hang on to that one. My favorite, I know you love that one. My favorite is the hoary bat. Yeah, that's a local species. You have to be in the field for a long, long time before a bat starts looking slutty. Unless you're the long-tongued bat. So as a bat biologist, people have no idea what it is I actually do, nor understand how that is a paying job. You guys are asking yourselves that same question right now, aren't you? But bat research can be dangerous. You know, aside from fumbling around in the dark because I don't have echolocation superpowers. Even though fumbling around in the dark just sounds more like a high school date than research. So danger number 1, falling porcupines. Oh, wait for it. Yeah, we were counting hibernating bats in a cave that is also frequented by porcupines in the winter. The problem is, the porcupines like to use these really high ledges in the cave to come in and out of the cave, and sometimes they will slip and fall. Yeah, nothing scares the guano out of you faster than a kamikaze porcupine. Being impaled by 20 pounds of spiked fury was not listed under potential job hazards. So number 2, that wasn't even the creepiest cave. Number 2, creepy cave. I had just got done shimmying my way through a tunnel about the size of a serving straw, or like a cocktail straw. Yeah, that was in my skinnier days. And I was so relieved to stand up in this big chamber until I looked around and saw that every inch of the wall was covered in spiders. Yeah, I saw the wall ripple, and I peed myself a little bit. Number 3, flying squirrels. Yeah, it is a scientific fact that flying squirrels are ungrateful little bastards. Yeah, we caught one by mistake, and I was trying to free it as he attempted to amputate my damn finger. I think he's jealous because bats can fly and he can only fall with style. So things that I'm not worried about, bats getting caught in my hair. It's usually not this big when I do research. But unless you're sporting enough Aquanet to qualify for an 80s metal band, bats will not get caught in your hair. And if you're doing that, you're on your own because you're just a walking fly strip. I'm also not worried about rabies because only 1% of bats carry rabies, and I'm vaccinated. You can't vaccinate for falling porcupines or vindictive squirrels. So I know alien abductions are real because I have been the alien. Go with me on this one. I researched an endangered species, the Indiana bat, aptly named again. To help save the bats, we wanted to save the trees the bats had their pups in. Save the trees, save the bats, save the world. It's a superhero thing. To do this, we would try and totally lose your train of thought. That's exactly what I was going for. But bats live in mosquito-infested environments. To protect ourselves, we covered every inch of skin, wore mosquito nets over our faces in addition to our headlamp. We looked like faceless cyclops. To capture the bats, we would put up a mist net. This looks like we stole the hairnet off Paul Bunyan's lunch lady and then strung it across the trail like it was a tennis court. Then we wait for the dumb bats. Because you could see the smart ones flying around the net. So captured bats are identified by sex and species. To tell if a bat is male or female, you have to first blow the fur away from the bat's genital area, like in the 70s. For some of you now, I totally judge. To see if a female was lactating, I would have to try and express milk from her nipples. Yeah, the bats hated it too. So I was paid to blow bats and pinch their nipples. Dream job. So pregnant and lactating Indiana bats were attached with a tiny transmitter, and then we tracked them using radio telemetry, which is very similar to, you know, the creeper stalker of your dates with the 3 circles. Yeah. We would do this by driving around in the dark with a giant antenna sticking out our car window. Looked like E.T. trying to phone home. Yeah, landowners love it when you roll up at their lawn at 2 in the morning like that. So we would track the bat until the transmitter fell off and then save any trees that she stayed in as potential maternity roosts. Now think about all of that from the bat's point of view. Lurleen, I am telling you, I was abducted by aliens. I was flying along, minding my own business, when suddenly I was trapped in this invisible force field. These aliens came and they took me. They had no faces, just a light shooting out the forehead. And they probed me and blew on my lady bits. But the worst, they pinched my nipples. You know how sensitive my nipples are when I am nursing. Junior already has his teeth. And they put this metal thing on my back. I can't see it, but I know it was there. And they followed me until that thing fell off. Lurleen, I know you don't believe me, but I am telling you the truth. That accent is a very authentic way of identifying the southern Indiana bat. Very accurate. Now, there is one more final fun bat fact for you. If you get a tattoo of a bat, you can make it fly if you strategically place it above your bat cave. Do you guys want to see it fly? Oh, you gotta give me more than that. I'm dropping trout here. Now, I don't usually drop trout at a comedy show, but this is all in the name of science. But, because there's a lot of but in this one, if you see the bat's feet, yell stop. Because that's just above the bat cave, and we are not licensed for that type of show. Best thing about this tattoo, I don't get fatter. I get a more impressive wingspan.
Hold on.
Okay, in a bit.